Every so often, a piece of engineering arrives that quietly rewrites the definition of speed, balance, and silence. It challenges what power should sound like, how it should feel, and what kind of future it might create for riders who live for open roads and quick reflexes. The thrill is still there. It just hums instead of roars. What once felt mechanical now feels alive in a new way, shaped by algorithms, batteries, and bold design. The latest evolution of performance on two wheels asks a daring question. Can electricity still feel like rebellion? That question will guide us through the story of how a legendary American name turned its past into a pulse of pure current, how decades of craftsmanship met the instant torque of tomorrow, and how a single model became a symbol of modern freedom. If you love exploring the machines that shape the next chapter of the road, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what ride we should break down next. The Harley-Davidson LiveWire S2 Del March 2025 arrives as a statement of intent, a motorcycle that embodies both heritage and high-voltage innovation. It is not a simple follow-up to the first LiveWire. It is the evolution of an idea that Harley-Davidson refused to abandon. The S2 Del Mar stands as a compact, urban-focused electric motorcycle engineered to deliver agility, performance, and accessibility without losing the emotional spark that defines the brand. Its existence alone signals how far the American manufacturer has come from the loud chrome era that made its name. For over a century, Harley-Davidson motorcycles were judged by the deep rumble of their V-twin engines. The S2 Del Mar replaces that familiar growl with an electric surge, immediate torque, and a sound more like a turbine winding up than an engine idling. This change is not just mechanical. It is philosophical. Harley-Davidson had to ask itself what defines a Harley if not the roar, the heat, and the combustion heartbeat that shaped generations of riders. The answer, as it turns out, lies in motion itself. The S2 Del March 2025 redefines what power delivery can mean in the modern age. Instant torque changes the very rhythm of acceleration. There is no clutch to manage, no gears to shift, only the seamless push of energy that responds to every twist of the throttle. That responsiveness connects rider and machine in a new kind of dance. One that feels intuitive, almost predictive. Beneath the bodywork, Harley's Aero platform serves as the electric backbone. This modular architecture allows engineers to adapt performance, battery size, and layout across multiple models. The S2 Del Mar setup favors a lightweight chassis and balanced distribution, creating a responsive ride ideal for tight urban streets and fast corners. It is the kind of engineering designed to make an electric bike feel familiar yet fresh. Recognizable in stance but revolutionary in motion. Range remains a key point of curiosity. The S2 Del March 2025 is built for city and suburban riders, offering an estimated range that comfortably supports daily commutes with enough reserve for spirited weekend rides. Its fast charging capability, compatible with Level 2 charging stations, reduces downtime and reinforces the practicality of ownership. For a company once synonymous with long-haul cruising, the shift toward short-range electric agility marks a deliberate pivot. Harley-Davidson understands that the next generation of riders may live in cities where sound ordinances, emissions restrictions, and lifestyle priorities differ dramatically from the open highway culture of the past. The design of the S2 Del Mar reflects this awareness. The aesthetic is stripped down and modern, with exposed aluminum elements and minimal body panels. It borrows from flat-track styling but evolves it into something sharper and more futuristic. The stance is assertive but not aggressive, allowing the rider to feel part of the machine rather than perched above it. Every curve and contour contributes to weight management, aerodynamics, and cooling efficiency. The battery case doubles as a structural component, eliminating unnecessary bulk. Even the LED lighting system emphasizes precision and visibility. The riding position continues Harley's push toward accessibility. With a lower seat height and balanced ergonomics, the S2 Del March 2025 is approachable for riders of varied experience levels. The power is there when needed, but it is delivered in a controlled, confidence-building way. That balance between excitement and manageability opens the door to younger riders who may have admired Harley-Davidson from afar, but never saw themselves as part of its traditional audience. The digital interface reinforces the blend of heritage and innovation. A compact display relays speed, charge, range, and riding modes with clarity. The interface is designed to be intuitive, allowing riders to adjust power delivery and regenerative braking on the fly. Bluetooth integration enables smartphone connectivity for navigation and diagnostics. But the focus remains on the ride. The system enhances the experience without overshadowing it. Underneath the technology lies a design philosophy that celebrates motion as emotion. Harley-Davidson's engineers tuned the motor and software not only for performance but also for feel. The result is a subtle mechanical feedback that simulates the pulse of a living machine. The hum of acceleration becomes its own soundtrack. In the absence of combustion, the sensation of movement becomes the defining feature. The S2 Del Mar transforms silence into presence. When the first LiveWire launched, skeptics questioned whether an electric Harley could ever feel authentic. The S2 Del March 2025 responds by embracing minimalism and focus. It does not try to replicate the past, it refines it. Every part of this motorcycle exists because it serves a purpose. There are no unnecessary embellishments, no chrome for nostalgia's sake. The craftsmanship is still there, just expressed through precision machining and digital calibration rather than carburetor tuning and exhaust shaping. This attention to functional artistry has become the new language of Harley's electric identity. The company's legacy of customization carries forward as well. Riders can personalize the S2 Del Mar through modular accessories, color options, and software updates. In this way, Harley retains one of its most enduring traits: adaptability. The ability to make the machine your own remains central to the brand's appeal. The challenge was ensuring that personal expression translated into the electric format without sacrificing performance or reliability. Harley's design teams approached this by creating flexible mounting points and software ecosystems that evolve with ownership. The transition to electric power also reshapes Harley-Davidson's relationship with its riders. Charging becomes part of the ritual. Maintenance becomes simpler. Ownership becomes cleaner. Oil changes, spark plugs, and fuel filters are replaced by firmware updates and diagnostics. The connection between rider and brand shifts from mechanical upkeep to digital engagement. For many enthusiasts, this change may feel strange. For newcomers, it feels intuitive. The S2 Del March 2025 represents not only a new motorcycle but a new rhythm of ownership. The stakes for Harley-Davidson could not be higher. The global motorcycle market is transforming rapidly, driven by urbanization, environmental mandates, and shifting consumer expectations. Traditional manufacturers risk irrelevance if they fail to adapt. The S2 Del Mar is Harley's answer to that threat, a bridge between legacy and relevance. It proves that the brand understands not just what it was, but what it must become. The Harley-Davidson LiveWire S2 Del March 2025 did not appear in a vacuum. It grew from lessons learned, both technical and emotional, from the first-generation LiveWire. That earlier effort was bold but costly. It showed that performance could coexist with sustainability but also revealed barriers of price, range, and infrastructure. The S2 Del March 2025 was designed to overcome those limitations through a more efficient architecture, a smaller battery pack, and a manufacturing process that could scale responsibly. This model represents Harley-Davidson's response to its critics. A demonstration that electric motorcycles can be thrilling, attainable, and distinctly American in character. The Aero platform at the heart of the S2 Del March 2025 marks one of the most significant engineering shifts in the company's modern history. Unlike the bespoke frame of its predecessor, this modular system integrates the battery, inverter, and motor into a single structural core. It allows flexibility in tuning performance while simplifying assembly and maintenance. This integration not only reduces weight but also refines handling by centralizing mass. The bike feels planted in corners and confident over uneven surfaces. It was designed to thrive where asphalt meets unpredictability. City streets, side roads, and compact urban environments. Every detail of the S2 Del March 2025 speaks to efficiency without compromise. The lightweight cast aluminum frame uses fewer welds and faster production methods. Even the tires were chosen for optimized rolling resistance and grip balance. The electric motor delivers around 80 horsepower equivalent, but the real magic lies in the torque curve. Because it peaks instantly, acceleration feels sharper than many combustion models in its class. Riders report a sense of immediate connection. Twist, go, repeat. No gears, no delay. just propulsion. In that simplicity lies both beauty and challenge. Harley-Davidson had to make sure that removing mechanical complexity did not remove emotional engagement. Engineers spent months tuning regenerative braking and throttle response to preserve a sense of personality. The result is an intuitive flow between acceleration and deceleration, where energy recovery feels natural rather than intrusive. When done right, regeneration becomes rhythm. It allows riders to manage speed with precision and finesse. The S2 Del March 2025 achieves this balance with grace. Charging remains a central part of the ownership experience. The S2 Del Mar uses Level 2 charging for rapid replenishment, restoring most of its range in under an hour. Harley's research into user behavior showed that most riders travel under 40 miles per day, meaning home or workplace charging covers nearly all use cases. Long-distance travel remains possible through the expanding public charging network, but this bike's design favors urban performance. In that context, the S2 Del Mar transforms from a simple commuter to an expression of freedom without compromise. Its styling amplifies that message. Every surface, from the battery casing to the tail assembly, has a sculpted purpose. The silhouette blends retro influence with future-forward minimalism. There is a sense of precision engineering visible in its raw metal textures and compact stance. It carries echoes of Harley's flat-track heritage, yet it looks ready for the clean architecture of tomorrow's cities. This visual contrast captures the heart of the brand's electric identity. Tradition reinterpreted for a cleaner horizon. Beyond aesthetics, the S2 Del March 2025 reimagines how a rider interacts with technology. The digital display provides clear information without clutter, and its interface offers adjustable ride modes that alter torque delivery and traction control. This adaptability lets the rider fine-tune the motorcycle's character. Sporty for weekend rides, conservative for daily commutes, and balanced for everything in between. The simplicity of use encourages experimentation. For Harley-Davidson, that spirit of curiosity mirrors the early days of motorcycling itself. Riders once modified carburetors and exhaust systems. Now they fine-tune digital parameters. The core impulse remains the same. Safety, too, takes on new dimensions. The S2 Del March 2025 incorporates traction management, anti-lock braking, and advanced stability software tuned specifically for electric torque dynamics. Because electric power is instantaneous, these systems work continuously to maintain grip and predict rider intent. The goal was not to limit performance but to extend confidence. Harley-Davidson recognized that electric motorcycles appeal to a wider audience, including those new to two wheels. Building trust through technology became a necessity, not an option. Each component of the S2 Del March 2025 was tested under extreme thermal and environmental conditions to ensure reliability. The battery pack, sealed within a reinforced aluminum housing, offers resilience against heat, vibration, and weather exposure. The cooling system relies on conduction and airflow rather than liquid channels, simplifying maintenance and reducing potential failure points. This focus on durability echoes Harley-Davidson's long-standing reputation for endurance and dependability. By designing an electric system meant to last, the company honors its past while embracing a more sustainable future. Cost was another lesson from the first LiveWire. The S2 Del Mar enters the market at a lower price point, making it accessible to a broader demographic. This strategic shift demonstrates Harley's understanding that electric transformation must be inclusive to succeed. The brand has built an infrastructure around the LiveWire ecosystem, including digital service support and mobile diagnostics. These systems monitor battery health, software updates, and ride data, allowing real-time optimization. Ownership becomes not only about maintenance but about evolution. Over-the-air updates can refine performance, expand features, or improve efficiency, giving the motorcycle a dynamic lifespan. In doing so, Harley-Davidson transitions from a purely mechanical manufacturer to a software-driven mobility company. Culturally, the LiveWire S2 Del March 2025 challenges long-standing assumptions about what defines an American motorcycle. The sound, once the symbol of defiance, is now replaced by silence and speed. Yet that silence carries its own authority. On city streets, it draws attention not through noise but through presence. It glides rather than shouts. That quiet confidence reflects a changing generation of riders who see performance not as rebellion against rules but as mastery within them. Electric motorcycles align with modern values of efficiency and environmental awareness without sacrificing adrenaline. Harley-Davidson's willingness to lead that charge positions it as both pioneer and bridge. From a manufacturing perspective, the S2 Del March 2025 sets new standards for sustainability. Harley invested in cleaner production methods, including energy-efficient foundries and recyclable materials. The company tracks life cycle emissions to ensure the environmental benefit of electric riding is not offset by resource waste. This accountability reflects a shift in corporate mindset. The Harley-Davidson LiveWire S2 Del March 2025 now stands as a litmus test for what happens when innovation meets expectation. This motorcycle is no longer a concept or an experiment. It is a production model carrying the full weight of Harley-Davidson's heritage. To understand its significance, we have to look at the ripple effects it creates across riders, industry, and culture. When early adopters swing a leg over the S2 Del Mar, they are not just testing a bike. They are experiencing the translation of legacy into electricity. It delivers performance figures that might seem modest on paper, yet the instant torque and agile handling tell a different story once in motion. The sensation of linear acceleration, uninterrupted by gear changes, transforms city streets into playgrounds of precision. The S2 Del March 2025 thrives on that immediacy, proving that performance is not defined by displacement but by connection. Harley-Davidson's decision to invest heavily in electric platforms has influenced the broader motorcycle landscape. Other manufacturers are accelerating their electric programs, inspired or challenged by Harley's boldness. But the LiveWire S2 Del March 2025 maintains a distinctive identity that no other electric competitor can replicate. It carries the DNA of American craftsmanship, now filtered through advanced software and material science. That fusion of tradition and innovation gives Harley-Davidson an edge that feels authentic rather than reactionary. The effect extends beyond engineering. Culturally, the S2 Del March 2025 invites a new generation into the Harley fold. Younger riders often view motorcycling as an expression of individuality blended with sustainability. The electric format aligns perfectly with that mindset. Owning a LiveWire becomes not just a lifestyle choice but a statement of values. Performance without pollution, design without excess. The brand's marketing reflects this shift, focusing on community, digital integration, and shared experiences rather than nostalgia alone. For veteran riders, the S2 Del March 2025 may seem unfamiliar at first. The absence of exhaust rumble and vibration can feel disorienting. Yet once they experience the torque curve and precision handling, skepticism turns into curiosity, then appreciation. Harley-Davidson knew this emotional bridge would be critical. It designed the bike to feel dynamic and responsive, with tactile feedback through the bars and seat that reconnects the rider to the machine in new ways. In many ways, the S2 Del March 2025 does not erase the past. It amplifies its intent. The long-standing spirit of freedom, individuality, and mechanical artistry remains, only translated into a cleaner, more efficient language. The social impact of electric motorcycles continues to expand. Cities across the United States are introducing incentives for electric vehicle ownership, including reduced registration fees and access to preferred parking zones. The LiveWire S2 Del March 2025 fits perfectly into this ecosystem, offering riders practical benefits that complement emotional satisfaction. Charging infrastructure continues to grow. Harley's partnerships with charging networks ensure reliable access across major urban corridors. For many new owners, these conveniences shift the perception of electric riding from novelty to normality. Economically, the S2 Del March 2025 represents a pivotal shift for Harley-Davidson. Electric vehicles open doors to recurring revenue through software updates, accessories, and digital services. The company has effectively built a new business model around continuous improvement rather than static production. Over-the-air enhancements can refine ride modes, extend range, or introduce new features. This evolution transforms ownership from a one-time purchase into an ongoing relationship between brand and rider. It mirrors how technology companies engage their audiences, but with the tangible passion of motorcycling at its core. As for performance, The S2 Del March 2025 delivers agility and control that traditional cruisers cannot match. Its low center of gravity, precise throttle response, and near-instant acceleration create a riding experience that feels effortless. The absence of engine vibration allows finer sensory awareness. Riders feel the road rather than the machine. This purity of feedback changes how riders interact with their environment. Corners become smoother, traffic navigation becomes fluid, and every motion feels intentional. It is performance reimagined through restraint. Harley-Davidson has also succeeded in re-establishing American electric engineering as a global benchmark. The S2 Del March 2025 showcases domestic manufacturing excellence while appealing to international markets that value sustainability and technology. In Europe and Asia, where emissions regulations are stricter, the LiveWire brand has become a symbol of responsible power. It positions Harley-Davidson as both innovator and cultural export, capable of leading the global motorcycle narrative once again. Emotionally, the S2 Del March 2025 connects to a new definition of rebellion. Where once the sound of freedom came from exhaust pipes, it now comes from innovation. Choosing electric is itself a form of defiance against stagnation. Harley-Davidson has managed to turn adaptation into attitude, proving that progress can carry the same swagger as tradition. The design cues reinforce that message. Minimal, purposeful, and confident. Every angle of the S2 Del Mar speaks to intent. Nothing is decorative without function. Nothing is understated without reason. This clarity of design aligns with the mindset of modern riders who favor authenticity over spectacle. There is also a deeper story about sustainability, woven through the S2 Del March 2025. Harley-Davidson's efforts extend beyond the motorcycle itself to include cleaner supply chains, renewable energy usage in production facilities, and battery recycling initiatives. These commitments transform environmental awareness from marketing rhetoric into measurable practice. It shows that even legacy brands can lead the way toward responsible manufacturing without losing commercial viability. Over time, the LiveWire lineup will likely expand, but the S2 Del March 2025 will be remembered as the model that proved Harley could adapt without compromise. It stands as the moment when the company transitioned from defending its past to defining its future. In this way, the S2 Del Mar represents more than transportation. It is a cultural pivot point. The implications ripple outward to the entire industry, where sustainability, technology, and performance must coexist. The LiveWire S2 Del March 2025 demonstrates that this balance is achievable. The success of this model suggests that riders no longer see electric power as a limitation, but as a new kind of opportunity. It invites people to rediscover why they fell in love with motorcycling in the first place. The freedom to move, to explore, to feel alive within motion itself. By reimagining that feeling through electricity, Harley-Davidson secures its relevance for generations to come. What once seemed like a gamble now feels inevitable. The quiet revolution has arrived, and it wears the name S2 Del Mar with pride. The Harley-Davidson LiveWire S2 Del March 2025 completes a transformation that few thought possible. It bridges a century of mechanical heritage with a new current of clean energy, and in doing so, it redefines what freedom feels like on two wheels. This motorcycle is more than a milestone. It is proof that innovation can preserve emotion. The journey from the first LiveWire to the S2 Del March 2025 was filled with risk, doubt, and relentless experimentation, yet it resulted in something extraordinary. The final product stands as both tribute and trailhead. It honors the rumble that made Harley-Davidson legendary, while steering confidently toward a future powered by silence and torque. What makes the S2 Del March 2025 remarkable is not just its technology, but its timing. It arrives when the world demands cleaner mobility, when cities are reshaping their streets, and when riders seek experiences that blend passion with responsibility. The S2 Del Mar answers that call without hesitation. Its compact form, accessible performance, and unmistakable presence bring Harley-Davidson into conversations that once excluded it. No longer limited to highways and rallies, the brand now thrives in urban environments where electric vehicles define the rhythm of movement. This expansion broadens what it means to ride free. Economically, the success of the LiveWire platform will determine Harley-Davidson's future relevance. Yet beyond revenue, its cultural contribution may prove even greater. By challenging assumptions and rewriting expectations, the S2 Del March 2025 becomes a symbol of American reinvention. It reminds the industry that tradition need not resist progress. It can guide it. This alignment of past and future creates a narrative that resonates with every generation of rider. For younger enthusiasts, it signals opportunity. For longtime loyalists, it represents continuity. For the brand itself, it restores purpose. The electric transition is not about erasing history. It is about electrifying it. The S2 Del March 2025 captures that philosophy perfectly. Every watt that flows through its frame carries echoes of Piston's past, reimagined for a cleaner tomorrow. As the motorcycle landscape continues to evolve, this model will be remembered as the moment Harley-Davidson proved that identity and innovation could coexist. The hum of its motor will join the roar of its legacy, together forming a soundtrack for the next century of motion. Whether seen gliding through a city street or charging quietly at a curbside port, the LiveWire S2 Del March 2025 tells a story of resilience, adaptability, and pride. It demonstrates that progress is not the end of tradition, but its natural evolution. For Harley-Davidson and for riders everywhere, the future of freedom is alive, electric, and undeniably here.